Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily. It's Des here. Just got back from my Tuesday training, the solidarity session. Thought I'd come on quickly, offer a few words about how I'm feeling, extend a little bit on what was said yesterday in terms of discipline, and get this done before, of course, the England game. Come on England, really looking forward to that. You know, all the disappointment from Friday quickly evaporates when the next game's on, so hopefully today we can make the real most of it and push on into the next round. And of course I'm always talking about pushing on and moving forward on, so showing some application. I wished England had done that on Friday. I think we'd have easily won that game if they'd give it a real go, but a little bit of fierce sort of came into play, and I've spoken a lot about courage in the last week. Sometimes if you show a bit of courage, if you show what you can do and really give it a go, anything's possible. And the reason I mention that today is just finished my solidarity session here in Nottingham, running with the guys. I messaged one of them earlier today and said, we're going to get you a PB, and whilst that might sound a bit out there, it might sound a bit bolshy and frightening for the person involved, I was confident it would happen, but I wanted that person to believe it as well. Show a bit of courage, keep putting yourself out there without being arrogant, without being cocky. It's just about sort of keep going, isn't it? I said myself that I'm looking to instill some discipline, so I've got to find ways to make myself accountable, and that was just one of them. Be easy to sack it all off tonight. The football's on in a few minutes, but as ever, I want to get on here, let you know how things are going, because it's all part of that routine I'm trying to create. So whilst I'm talking about getting back into my running, I've still got to maintain the things I do, the things I get so much from, and that's exactly what I've done this week. And I put a comment on the end, every discipline is several small steps of courage, and that's all that I'm trying to achieve, just by doing all the things that sometimes people don't necessarily believe in. I absolutely believe in it. I absolutely believe in myself, and when others might doubt, when others might sort of scoff at what I'm doing, wonder what it's all about. For example, today there's no real strong message apart from sort of putting that across about what we're doing, trying to encourage other people to get involved, trying to offer people something to get involved in, even if it is squeezing it in somewhere. But it's still, the point is I've still got to get on and do it. I've still got to get that one ticked off for the day and move forward with plenty of determination to keep going, keep working hard. When you think of the football again, we all write England off, we all write teams off, we all sort of doubt what's going to happen, and sport being what it is, because people find this inner strength and inner discipline, sport being what it is, can often shake things up, flip on its head almost immediately. And I guess in many ways, particularly with my own personal running, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sort of just get back to a place where I'm really confident, really pushing on and really giving it everything I've got. Watching others, helping others, but also being really, really inspired by others is just what I need when I'm trying to get into these excellent routines myself, these excellent habits. I'm pretty good at that. I'm talk about it every day, talk about what I do and don't do, but even when you talk about it, it's not enough sometimes, is it? It's about doing it. I mentioned yesterday I'd listened to somewhere where they said, I'd listened to some sort of podcast where the guy had said, until you put it in the calendar, you're not going to do it, whether it's a health kick, whether it's an exercise routine, whether it's something you do for work. It don't tend to happen because we've got nothing to be accountable for, we've got nothing to prove, and then we end up regretting it. So all I try to do with all this activity, by messaging people saying I'll help you do this or we'll try and achieve this, all I'm trying to do is add that little bit of sort of determination, to keep going, to keep giving it a go, but to make myself accountable in the process, to make sure I do it. Because when you sort of put yourself out there for others, Do you know, the solidarity session's a classic example. When you put yourself out there, you know, people get involved. People like you to sort of set the example, help them achieve things and keep going. Do you know, and I've used a lot of metaphor against the football today, but sometimes it's about taking it one game at a time, isn't it? One step at a time, or one day at a time. And when we can do that, you know, we start building up to real strong, good, solid routines and habits. And that's what it's all about today. You know, I've got my 5k running on, as I said, I'm actually meeting a friend now to go and watch the football. And again, even now, I've made myself accountable. He's looking at me from across the road. So just doing what I have to do, you know, and this is all part of it. Sometimes when you probably need more time, when you need more to do, you know, it's just a case of doing whatever's possible, you know, but making sure you do something. If you do something, you'll always feel better for it, especially when it's activity. Get out, get some Tuesday training in, get the week up and running. If you got out yesterday, even better, you'll be fully into it. By the time Wednesday workout comes around tomorrow, I'll be speaking more about the reasons we do that and what we do, you know. But until then, come on England, you know, let's get this one out of the way and we'll move forward from there. Until then, just doing it.